fastball, change sweeper, just spinning hitters into the dirt.
The way opponents have fared against him this season, you'd think the ball was invisible. He's turning at bats into auditions for air guitar.
The Alex Miniak special, for my money, I'll take Jimi Hendrix with Eddie Van Halen as a close second.
Steer steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Christian Walker. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. There's a strike. Singer was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Talking about that shutout, he really had everything working for him. Not many pitchers nowadays who can turn a lineup over 3 times and still be effective, Boog. So what he did is impressive.
Caught him looking for the K.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Paredes starting as the designated hitter. 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hunter Brown. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. Need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, TJ Friedl.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Batting third,
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And takes low for ball 1. De La Cruz with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
batting fourth, left fielder, Will Vincent.
And the 0-1 on the ground. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Walker launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air, right field. Marte settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 6.
Now Correa up to hit. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season it's been a struggle. That one fouled off. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Ball 1. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
1 down.
Batting 6, catcher Jose Trevino.
Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To third, Hayes. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Cam Smith. Aye. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks it. No big deal.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious.
Go, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. to first, caught. One pitch and one out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. In the air to left center. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl will hit next. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 4th home run of the season. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
This one in the air center field. Myers under this one, and the inning is over. Reds strike first with the solo blast. It's now 1-0. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a 1-1. Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. Tapped in front of the plate. On to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Hey! 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first.
Ellie looking to steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Brown, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. He's 0 for 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck surface, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And that one fouled off.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Base hit center field.
Up next for the Reds.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, J.J. Bleday. He's 0 for 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 away.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
2 aboard with 1 out. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Flied to center his first time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hunter Brown gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Stephen Okert.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Off the plate, ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away.
Ball, that's low.
Pitch misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Smith on his way over. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Reds 5 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boogie's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Let him know you the one. Still in light like a crook.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Up the middle, McLean. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Astros.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a bouncer, Steer. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And it's fouled away.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Ellie falls victim to the K.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Now here is Noelvi Marte. This one in the air center field. Myers takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Reds.
Here comes the manager. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Mike Burrows. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Jose Trevino.
Swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Hey. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Now here's a flare off the bat, and it drops in, and that keeps the inning alive.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
High fly ball, right field. Smith under it. And that is that. 1 for the Reds on the homer. We're through 5. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Jake Myers digs in now.
Center fielder Jake Myers.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now. When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
He swings and fouls one off. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McClain.
Now he breaks his bat. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball, that pitch is up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Reds go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Cincinnati, he was lights out in recent outings, and we're seeing much of the same today, Singy.
Yeah, excellent command and an overall confidence out there on the mound. He's not just pitching well, he's setting the tone game after game.
Ground ball scooped up Ke'Bryan Hayes, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Paredes in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Paredes needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
For the Astros, first baseman, Christian Walker.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Christian Walker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success.
Whips it across, and they get Altuve for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Ryan. Hey!
Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision. Had a dream.
Oh, one.
Ground ball left side. Sends it to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
To the right side. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting.
Out. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a foul out of play. Burrows, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. It's the Reds 6. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Here's Carlos Correa.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Foul ball there. Right side. He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Now it doesn't strike outs for him in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers.
Hey!
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Benson turns to the right on the move. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedules.
Right fielder, Noel B.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Jose Trevino.
Inside, ball one.
The Reds up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Reds.
Now it's the DH, Bigbluntbilly8, 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. That one lifted to left. Alvarez should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Spencer Steer.
On a line out towards center. And that's the inning. Back here in Cincinnati. We go to the 9th. Cam Smith now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Tapped out in front of the plate. And that chance handled. To first.
Oh.
Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
In the air, right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Jordan.
So they're down to their
Alvarez.
final out. Now it's Jordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Singer is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar, porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si corono todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos, aquí los platos dan pa' dos. Si la prendo molotov, man, estamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo. Todos los míos on go. Todos los míos on go. Me ven de frente y dan la mano, pero sé que están odiando, dándolo. Nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. Yo apostado tanto a mí, tengo un problema, Otani. Yo no me viro ni me doblo, origami. Mi cuello está chili, Pablo Chile, paloma mami. Triste ver a alguien que puso a comer, puesto pa' mí. Pero estoy tranquilo con las dos cerezas. Todos aportan, si quieren comer, pues tráete algo a la mesa. Gasto dinero y no mi tiempo, que eso no regresa. Disney backstage, creo que vi a Mickey ponerse la cabeza. Top boy, estoy con mis dos boys en London, Elian y esa. Subboy, tengo la salsa como una milanesa. Ponche, tengo los ponches. Tyson con la derecha. Shoje, yo me siento Tani con todos estos ponches. Esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano todo ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no